What's going on YouTube? It's MacPrayze. Give me a couple minutes of your time. Father, you get the honor and glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, it's pretty warm out here today. See, I got my short sleeve on. I want to talk to y'all about something. This is for who it is. What's the word I'm looking for? Concerns. I feel a birthing. Now earlier, I think it was in December, that I said the Lord is going to start revealing, I guess your dreams, like things you're supposed to be, your gifts. And as for me, I was praying, just praying. I understand why it's so hard to obtain a dream of yours. I understand why it's so hard to walk in that calling or to reach that goal at times. Let me tell you, Father God, give them the understanding. This the reason why it's so hard. When you finally walk into that calling or to that dream that you've been having on your heart for so long, when you finally walk into that, the reason why it is so hard to get there, because it's a place where you're gonna constantly, without being ready. Now the Lord gonna make you ready, but it's a place where when you get into it, so much joy and fulfillment. You have to make sure that your heart is still right with God, because when He give you what you ask for, you got to make sure that your heart is still right with the Lord. And so I was like, God, you think I'm gonna turn my back or something, turn my heart? Say, not necessarily that. That's why I done the things I allowed to happen to you. So when you get what you desired, you won't turn. God knows the time to give it to you, because He knows the amount of pain and suffering you have to go to remember that. And then also to remember Him is the one that brought you to this place. Because a lot of people will get into that place and they'll forget God. And that's why when you tell God, when you say, God, you do what you want to do to me, and He does that to you, it's hard and it sucks at times and it hurts and it's painful. You want to cry and all that, because when you finally reach there, you're going to be so flat on your face. You're going to be so, you're going to feel like He's forgotten you. But at the same time, you're going to start feeling something burst forth. And and when I tell you, that's what I feel. That is what I feel. Because, the days that I went by, that I'm praying, I'm getting mad and frustrated, because I'm like, man, God done forgot about me or something. And He will allow you to feel like that He even though He'll never leave you, forsake you, you will feel like that. But the thing about it, even though you feel like that, you still got to cry out and trust in the Lord instead of turn your back. All of that is for you to see, when you get what you get, when He give you what He wants you to have, you will remember Him. That's why you have to go through it. That's why you feel alone. That's why you feel like ain't nobody there. That's why I feel like He forgot about you. That's why I feel like you dream, because some people He have to do more than others, some less than others, because it's just who you are and what you have to, the big calling that is on your life. For me, it took 34, I started working with my father when I hit 7 years old. I started working when I was 7 years old, and he took that long for me. It took all the days of just hustling, bustling with my pops, picking up junk, laying tile, but during all that time, I may have had my problems, may have failed, but I always prayed, and I always asked God, and sometimes I wanted to give up, but I just know God's way is better. So now I'm at a place that He allowed this amount of time to go by, because now He about to release it in my hand, because He knows the amount of time that went by was enough for me to know that it's God the one that's doing it. My relationship is stronger than ever. Even though it seemed like he with me, I ain't gonna, even though it be feeling like times he had left me, he wasn't there, I didn't turn my back on him. Yeah, with my attitude, you may want to be like, oh man, forget this crap. But in your heart, you don't turn your back on God, he sees that. In your heart, if you turn your back on God, he sees that. A lot of people are about to start walking, stepping into it. At first I didn't understand, because a lot of people were saying it, and I didn't understand. I'm like, stepping into what? Because they were feeling that elevation season. I'm feeling it. The ideas that he's giving to me, man, they bursting out the seams right now. And listen, I want to throw this in there. If anybody, I ain't gonna go too deep, but if anybody want to help me with a cause, oh man, it's so much I'm trying. It's so much. But I need to get an ice cream machine, an ice cream maker. If anybody wanna, help out, that would be wonderful. But you don't even understand. Like, I'm about to go look at some seeds. I'm about to go look at this 5 acres that I got. It's hot out here. The birthing is a birthing that I feel in my gut, and that's what a lot of people are about to start feeling, because your time is here. Not everybody, but some people, your time is here. It was necessary. I could never understand when people were telling me your time, and I'm like, who time? I understand it wasn't for everybody. At first, I thought when I heard a preacher say your season, I thought it was for everybody. But he was just saying that because that's the place he in, and there are certain people like him that's in that same season. Not everybody. So this is for who it is concerns, basically. It ain't for everybody. But if you feel that newness, see that birth pain, it's a joyous hurt. I can't hardly explain it, because the hurt, even the hurt you felt all the years of the nothingness, I'm feeling a birth that making my spirit jump inside of me. Like, that's what I'm feeling. And that feeling that I'm feeling is the ideas and the dreams that he's given me coming out of me. And this morning it hit. This morning I prayed, and I went in the room, and I had a like a deja vu type moment. Something hit me, boom. And I stood up, and I told my wife, I said, something gonna happen today. She said, what, good or bad? I said, well, no, but I feel good. I feel good. For a lot of people, it is your time to step in that. For not everybody, but for a lot of people, it's your time to step in there. And I'm one of them. I know I am. Even when it comes to the music, it is about to be, and I refuse to let this year go by without me doing what he is putting in me to do now. I refuse to let this year go by. I ain't letting it go by. I'm not letting this year go by. I'm not letting this year go by. Every other year I sat down and had to do other stuff, because that's what he put on me I had to do. That's what I had to be under, that submission. I had to be under that rule. But now what he's putting in me, he like, do it. And I'm like, okay, how I get to doing it? So I'm on here, I'm telling y'all, listen, I need an ice cream maker. Listen, I need an ice cream maker. I need the plans. He want me to start like working on it. The LLCs, the prototypes. I'm working on these things now. Even with the hats, like the hats, I'm still doing the hats. It's gonna be a fun year for a lot of people. And boy, I'm so overjoyed right now, because it is wonderful when you been crying out and you've been suffering, but then God answer your prayer. This is for a lot of people, and not for everybody. If you feel the way I'm feeling, this is for you. This message is for you. Don't let this year go by without you doing what you're supposed to do. Now, understand that this video is for who may concern. You know if this is for you or not. Don't let this year go by and you feel this birthing and you feel this newness and you feel like you're supposed to do it. Ask God, pray to God, he gonna lead you to do it. Because when you get it, you know we ain't gonna let it go. Because we went years without nothing. We went years without without any, looked like nothing was blossoming, it looked like nothing was growing, looked like nothing was working. But this is your year, not for everybody. This is for who it may concern. I had to understand that, and you must understand that too. It's not for everybody. I don't want to lie on everybody and say, this for you, this for you. It is not for you. It's not for you if it's not for you. Some people still growing. Some people ain't suffered enough. Some people ain't reached that point. Some people are. The year of 2024 is a blessed year for a lot of people. And it is my year. I can say that because I feel it and I know it. And I pray it's yours. If it's not, hey, maybe next year or the year after that or the year after that. Or next month or whatever. Or maybe your year was last year, you know. But hey, you gotta grow and you gotta, if you put God over your life, it's just necessary. And because when you get it, it's gonna be a blessing to you and your household for the rest of your life. And he gotta make sure he gonna keep you. He gotta make sure, but you must understand, even in this next step, there's gonna be some issues, but there's gonna be some stuff you don't have to worry about no more. Like worry about car notes, worried about house notes, worried about insurance, worried about having dental plans and stuff like that. Maybe that level playing field gonna be over for you. Now your next problem is you gotta make sure you gotta pay your employees right. You gotta make sure that your tractor is working or whatever, you know, or you're getting your daycare bill. Anything, it's whatever he put on your firm or you get your license to be a dentist or whatever, you know, all that kind of stuff. Maybe those are the things you have to worry about now. But he has to get you over the hump of the day-to-day problems. And when you get over that, it has the next level of things. But it's a blessed time. It's always a blessing to keep going up. And so, y'all, this is a year for a lot of people, man. Be happy, be joyful. And if you're still in your valley, hey, you in it. If you're coming out of it, bless the Lord. Because I feel, and I'm not about to be ashamed of nothing that's about to happen to me this year. I'm going to be so happy, and I'm going to share everything, not everything, but I'm share everything that happened good to me. Everything. To the seafood, all of that, to everything. Y'all, I'm getting the pots. I'm getting everything. I'm getting prepared. We got a race on March 10th. I'm going to be out there boiling them crawfish and, man, them crab legs and all. I'm getting prepared. Because your gift gonna make room for you. Your gift gonna help you create that wealth. Your gift gonna do it. And God gave you gifts. And this is the year for a lot of people to step in their gift. Man, start using your gift. Step in their calling and start using their gift. So y'all be blessed. It's MacPrayze. We out here. We gotta go to Home Depot. I'm about to go look at these vegetables and fruit seeds. Hey, listen. I taught ice cream machine. Listen, y'all want to help your boy out getting this? I need to get it because I'm working on some stuff. Y'all be blessed in Jesus' mighty name. Peace.